Hello everyone, I'm Bindu. In this video, I'm going to share my Code for Good hackathon experience. So, Code for Good is an annual event organized by JPMorgan Chase and Co. And through this hackathon, they hire for full-time roles as well as intern roles. It is open for second year and third year students. For second year, it was for intern roles, and third year, it was for full-time roles. Our Code for Good hackathon was first scheduled in the month of May 2021, but due to some COVID situation at that time, it was postponed to July 1st week. So coming to the Code for Good event, we had a couple of sessions and workshops which were conducted prior to the hackathon. We had the workshop on introduction to Git, on how to use version control system during the hackathon process and all. And also we have some of the doubt clearing sessions on Git and Code for Good process as well. They made us prepared for the hackathon. So coming to the teams, each team consists of 6 to 7 people, and they can be from any college all over the India. Teams were divided based on the skills we provided before the hackathon. Like, we have first filled the form before the hackathon, giving us our skills. So based on those skills only, they have divided the teams. Coming to our case, they release the teams list a week before the hackathon itself. Like, we have 7 to 8 days before the main event starts. Somehow we got the contacts of the teammates through LinkedIn, and we created the WhatsApp groups and discussed our strength and weaknesses. And also we had a week time for the hackathon. So what we thought was it would be helpful for us during the hackathon if we keep some basic codes ready, like login page and all those codes, so that we can focus on the main problem statement on the hackathon day, because we'll be having very less time, like only 24 hours. During that time only, we need to build the solution for the problem statement. So when we are all set to go, suddenly they released a new list with new teams 2 days before the hackathon. Like, we were like shocked. We didn't knew that before. They said they had some issues with the old teams, and we were a bit disappointed because the old teams were really good, and we got some time to discuss among ourselves, and we were connected to each other. But suddenly they had changed the list, and we got new teams. But we didn't had any option at that time because we have very less time. We had only 2 days before, for the hackathon. So we created other groups with the new teams, and again we started discussing over there. Like, we had only two days left for the hackathon. So the main Code for Good event was started on July 8th. On that day, we just had an introductory session about the company, just 1 or 2 hour session. That's it on July 8th. Coming to the July 9th, the second day, we had some of the fun activities like meme contest. In that contest, we created some of the memes and posted on the Slack channel. Like, during the complete hackathon, we used Slack itself for communicating with our teammates or the SMEs. SMEs will be there for us to help during the hackathon. Like, if we get stuck in any part of the code, they'll help us to solve that problem. Like, we have separate channels like announcement channels, ask for help channels, and also we had a separate private channel for our team along with our mentors. So on the second day, we had officially got to know our mentors, and we had a meeting with them as well. In that meeting, we just introduced ourselves. So these mentors are the ones who are going to decide whether we'll be getting an offer or not. They will monitor you during the hackathon. Now coming to the third day, that is on July 10th morning, problem statements were released at 7 a.m. and we had time to discuss among ourselves and prioritize the problem statements. And the deadline for the submission of the preference of problem statements was around 9 a.m. and the problem statements were assigned based on the first come first serve basis. Like, if we submit the preference at the earliest, then we can have more chances to get the problem statement of our preference. Now, after getting the problem statements, we'll have separate meeting with the NGOs. Like they'll explain their problem and we can join the meeting of our problem statement and ask them doubts regarding the problem statements. So after that, we can start our work by splitting among ourselves based on our tech stack. And we'll have time to complete the project until the next day morning. So during that time, we worked on that project with our team, and we also have some fun and networking sessions organized by the JPMorgan during the midnight like that. While you're working on the project, there are things that are going on in the background that you can participate in or not. That's our choice completely. So throughout the hackathon, mentors will be there with us in the meeting. Like they'll come in shifts, like for the first 10 to 12 hours, one mentor will be there. And for the next 10 to 12 hours, another mentor will be there. They'll monitor us, they'll monitor us continuously, and they'll observe each and everything, like how we are interacting with our teammates, our leadership skills, our technical skills, and on. Like after the completion of the project, we need to submit the video presentation of our project for the judging round before the deadline. Like we'll be having a website. In that, we need to submit the video presentation of our project. So after everyone is done with their presentation, after everyone is done with their submissions, then we have a judging round where each team will be evaluated based on the presentation and the way they answer the questions to the judges. So after the judging round is done, some teams will be qualified for the final round where they need to give the presentation again. So for every problem statement, we'll have one winner. Like for every NGO, one winner will be there. So the winners of the hackathon will get prizes like an iPad. Every member of the team gets an iPad from the winning team. And also one more thing is, the winner's project will be implemented by the JPMorgan further for the NGO. So it's very useful. Like it's a good thing that our project will be implemented by the JPMorgan for the NGO. So, the coming to our team, we didn't qualify for the final round, but we had an amazing experience and a great learning experience for me, as that was my first hackathon. And the results of the internship are announced after about a month. It's not like we need to win the hackathon in order to get the internship. It's not like that. It just depends on how we perform on that day. So I got selected for the internship. That's it. So this is all about my first hackathon experience. Thank you.